No quarterback decision yet, but the guys blocking for those guys at Oklahoma should be fine. I'm Barry Tramel along with OU writer Ryan Aber. We're down here in Norman after an OU practice, and Ryan, we got to talk to Kyler Murray today. We also got to talk to the guys blocking for him. You lose a guy like Orlando Brown, a center, and Eric Wren, and still the O-line looking like it's going to be a team strength.
Yeah, they definitely look like they've got some strength back there. The biggest question, not only at center, where Jonathan Alvarez, who redshirted last year, started quite a bit there in the previous years, but Creed Humphrey, redshirt freshman, they're battling for that center spot. But also, what does Cody Ford do? He's been playing primarily tackle. He's shifting between right and left, between him and Bobby Evans. That's going to be a really interesting position battle to watch as this camp goes on, which side those guys end up shaking out at.
Of course, we talked with Kyler Murray, not Lincoln Riley today. No word yet on the quarterback. Most of us believe it's going to be Kyler Murray, but he seems like a fairly cool customer, Kyler Murray.
Yeah, he's an even keel kind of guy. You know, he's not the hype guy that Baker Mayfield is, but he's very low-key, but also very confident, and he certainly feels that way going into camp. There's been some, a little bit of distractions around him with the questions about baseball and how that relates to his football career, but he's handled everything in a pretty cool manner so far.
Well, let's go to the interview, see what the Sooners had to say.
Just being consistent, leading the guys, take care of the ball, moving the ball down the field, scoring touchdowns. That's what this offense is built around. We know the standard around here, so it's my job, to keep moving that forward.
Kyler, when you guys have gone to team and stuff and worked against the defense, how's that competition going?
No shade to any of the other defenses, but honestly, I feel like this has been the most competitive camp that I've been in. So far, it's only day 4. 7-on-7 all summer, 1-on-1s, everything's been competitive. I think there's just a different juice around the defense nowadays. With a couple of new guys coming in, bringing a different type of swagger. It just helps them out, helps us out. Everybody gets better. So.
What does it feel like to be back in a competition again like this?
Like I said, I've told you many times, I don't really look at it as a competition. I just come in every day, work hard, and try to get better.
CeeDee, Baker was not a tall quarterback. He's about 6 foot.
Right.
Kyler's even shorter.
Right.
How tough is it for a short quarterback to find the passing lanes, or is it not? Is that overrated? The height overrated?
Honestly, I feel like it's overrated. Honestly, if the quarterback knows where they need to put the ball, then height has nothing to do with it. Look at Russell Wilson; he's 6 foot, if not 5'11". Drew Brees, he can't even see over his O-line. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks in the NFL. So height has nothing to do with it in my eyes. If a great quarterback's gonna be a great quarterback no matter what.
Do you find height more valuable as a receiver?
Yes, sir. I feel like you got to be a bigger target, but that takes away nothing from the small receivers. Small receivers can get open as well.
Yeah, how's that feel to get back out here?
Man, it's been a long time coming. It's been rough, like 12 months or so. First injury a year was August 1st, so I was glad to get past that moment. So really just getting my feet wet back out here.
What kind of challenge did you face just coming back? Was there any point where you thought maybe this wasn't going to happen?
Not really. I had a good support system, praying mom, and I just wanted it that bad. I wasn't going to let myself go outside like that. So,
when you get an injury that significant, how much is it to be confident in that you're well and you can perform like you did before?
Really, you just got to go risk it, I guess. You're going to have to make that cut, make that jump eventually, so you got to go out there and try it. After you do that, then you're good.
Have you already done that?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready.
What kind of tough does it take? You do that twice. You think you're well, then you do it again to the other way.
I don't know. That was just a rare thing, but I just going through the process the first time. That was unfortunate, but I knew what it took to get back, so I was fairly confident. I knew the timetable, everything like that. So
I honestly never thought I'd be playing tackle here. I came in as a guard. I was a guard up until last spring, so my mindset was a guard. And then he brought me to his office and was like, "This is what we're gonna do." And like I said, at this point I was like, I want to play. So wherever you can get me out there, I'm gonna take advantage and just go.
So was it a relief somewhat?
It really relieves a lot. To know that he has that much confidence in me to move my position and then keep me there, it just shows a lot of appreciation.
Do you have a more comfort level at left or right? Or does it even matter?
It doesn't matter, but I like the right. He says I sit better at the left, but comfort-wise, I like the right. But, I mean, like I said, wherever I play, I'll play.
As an offensive line, we're a unit. Coach Reed's always telling us if one person messes up, it all fails. We all have to trust each other. We all have to know that everyone on the line is doing what they're supposed to. So I know what tackles are doing without even have to look at them, knowing what we're doing. It's just stuff like that. We know how we have to fit into blocks, where we're going, who's going to what, and stuff like that.
Take a special mentality to when you see the running back going for 30 or 40 and you did the work but nobody's watching you, they're watching him.
That's something you grow up with, playing an offensive line. You get used to it. We're never in, our faces never in the paper, but our asses usually are.